Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
When it comes to holding XRP, be careful out there, because I'll tell you what, there's no shortage of people that want to see you fail, and they will try and persuade you. They will try and convince you that what you are doing in holding XRP is wrong and it's a huge mistake and you're going to get wrecked. R-E-K-T, because nobody in crypto knows how to freaking spell. When moon, when mambo. Wrecked. R-E-K-T. Well, let me tell you something right now, and I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold. You do whatever you want. I'm just sharing my personal opinion because I think it's fun and interesting to talk about this stuff. XRP is absolutely treated different than other cryptos in this space. It is quite the outlier in terms of how it's behaving. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. It gets attacked when other cryptos don't get attacked and when it doesn't make sense. And I will share with you exactly what I mean at the beginning portion of this video. And even outside of that, I'll tell you what, there's also no shortage of millionaires and billionaires out there that have lied over the years to you, saying, no, crypto doesn't make sense, we're not getting into it. It's used for nefarious purposes, this or that. And then what do you find? Because again, when they're saying that, they're not making money off the asset class in any capacity whatsoever. There's no investments. They're not offering it to their customers. When these big firms, whether they're banks or hedge funds, whatever, they're not making anything off it, so they're saying all these terrible things. But then what inevitably happens? Wouldn't you know, time passes and they have their this moment. They decide they're jumping into crypto, and now they're making money after having persuaded all sorts of people out there that don't know any better that they shouldn't touch this stuff because it's bad, when this is the greatest opportunity for life-changing wealth since the beginning of our species. And that is not an overstatement. Nothing like this has ever happened to the human species in terms of having this type of opportunity. It's a once-in-a-species opportunity. This technology isn't just going to be reinvented, and then we have like this type of money flow in. And it's so easy to understand why there's so little money in this space. Once, as people continue to recognize the opportunity, more money flows in, and you get this multiplier effect, resulting in asymmetrical gains relative to any other asset class. It's absolutely incredible. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Damn it. And if you don't like it, well, you can just get out. As I record this, XRP is 73 cents, Bitcoin's at $41,294, market cap for the asset class 1.94 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance moving sideways still, 40.35%. And here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, pretty close to yesterday. It's at 28 out of 100, indicating that those lovable little cuddly lemmings out there, the typical retail speculators, they are in fear. Very cry. And you know what? I'm sad to see that's the case, because it don't make no damn sense, because there's so much opportunity. But before getting into the opportunity at hand, which I'm going to do in this latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam, let me call out this complete nonsense. Here's a headline from 12 hours ago from Cointelegraph, titled, XRP price bounces to 72 cents, but still risks new lows in April. Here's why. I'm shaking in my boots. How am I going to sleep at night? And that's not the only one. Everybody wants to pile on to XRP. Here's another headline from a website called Investors Observer, and this piece is titled, excuse me, I've been talking too much. I'm going to take a sip of water. I've been talking a lot today. Sorry, folks. Sincere apologies. Alright, anyway, this headline is XRP has a bearish sentiment score, is falling, and underperforming the crypto market Monday. What's next? Oh my gosh, no, I'm extra not gonna sleep probably for 2 days now. Folks, you ever notice that when times are tough, crypto media outlets, they pile on XRP. Oh, things are really bad for XRP. Let me illustrate something for you to just point out exactly how absurd this is. On your screen right now, this is livecoinwatch.com. Index tracking cryptocurrencies. Right now, what I have on your screen is the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Look to the right where my mouse is waving. This is the weekly chart. I know it's small, it might be small on your screen, especially if you're on your phone. What do these charts have in common? They look exactly the damn same. Now, of course, throw out Tether, throw out USDC. These are stable coins. They do behave differently. Sure. So throw out number 3 in market cap and number 5. Those are the stable coins. Look at the rest of them. What do you find? These charts look almost exactly the same, almost identical. The price action for the last week, it is what it is. The market moves in tandem. Yet what are we seeing? We're seeing all of these stories about XRPs going to hell in a handbasket. You ever notice that? They're trying to scare people. It's like it's so disingenuous, and it's just a shame because they're piling. I get it. The hate for XRP is strong. It's the banker's coin, which is hilarious because Bitcoin is substantially more welcomed by banks than XRP. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. A couple of the entities that I was thinking of, by the way, in my intro to this video, when I was talking about people misleading you, saying, crypto doesn't make sense. In fact, it was either JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs. It was one of those two idiot organizations that said, I guess when was it? Was it 2020? The years kind of blur together, to be honest, at this point, which might sound ridiculous, but I kind of mean that. One of them was saying that it was in like May of 2020, I want to say, unless it was 2021 and I'm mistaken. And regardless, what they said was that that Bitcoin and crypto, it's not even an asset class. It isn't. And then they made their argument. I made a whole video about this, just shredding the concept. It was ridiculous. I remember covering that and just being like, you guys are freaking ridiculous. And once you know it, then they find a way to make money from the space, and now they're all on board. Well, how about that? The thing is, in order to make money in crypto, you need to be in it before everybody else has decided that it makes sense to be in it. Which means that you have to go against the grain. As far as I'm concerned, that's a matter-of-fact statement. You have to go against the grain because almost nobody on the planet holds any crypto, and way fewer hold any XRP or have ever held any XRP, way less than 1% of humans. So if you hold it, you're in an extreme minority. And then factor in, as I mentioned in another recent video, that out of the 4.1 roughly million wallets, XRP wallets in existence on the entire planet, out of the 4.1 million, about 75% of those wallets, over 3 million of those wallets, hold less than 200 XRP. So if you hold more than that, you are truly in a rare group. There are almost no humans on the planet that have more than that. And so what might not seem like a lot of XRP now might seem like a lot in the future, just like if you had 10,000 Bitcoin over a decade ago, maybe it wasn't that big a deal. Like the first purchase Bitcoin was ever used for was to purchase pizza. I believe it was Papa John's. I think maybe it was 2 pizzas. 10,000 Bitcoin, no big deal at the time, right? Well, that's life-changing wealth for most people now, isn't it? With Bitcoin being at $41,000. So I don't know what XRP is going to be worth in the future if it does get adopted and it ends up being worth substantially more, which I admit isn't if. Nothing's guaranteed in life. Nothing's guaranteed, so you got to make your own risk-reward assessment here. I can't tell you if it makes sense for you to do it, not do it. You make your own call. I've made my call. But I personally do believe that the opportunity is there for it to be worth substantially more in the future. So I'm just not going to fall victim to this nonsense. And take a look at this. This was shared from my fellow XRP YouTuber, the Digital Asset Investor, and he wrote, "There are no coincidences." Now, of course, that's literally not true. Coincidences do exist in life. However, his point, I'm not going to nitpick, his point is not lost on me. What's he talking about here? Well, there are a couple of tweets shared. One is from July 14th, 2021. And it's a video clip that goes on for 41 seconds. It's from Larry Fink, who is the CEO of BlackRock, which is the largest fund of its type on the entire planet. Insane. I forget how much. Don't they have like something stupid like $7 trillion under assets under management? I forgot to check before recording. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's basically like infinite money. That's basically infinite wealth. Call it that. And so there's a quote. This comes from CNBC, their Squawk Box show. And this is a quote from Larry Fink, July 14th, 2021, less than a year ago, folks. Reads as follows. "In my last 2 weeks of business travel, not one question has been asked about that." And let me just pause. He's referencing Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Anyway, Larry Fink continues. "That is just not part of the focus of retirement and long-term investors. We see very little in terms of investor demand," says BlackRock's Larry Fink on Bitcoin and crypto. And then what did we get? What did we get today? Well, it's after midnight now, so technically yesterday. It counts as the same day for me, though, because I haven't gone to sleep yet. So what did we get today? April 13th, 2022. From Blockworks. Just in, BlackRock CEO says they're increasingly seeing interest from clients in crypto. Well, how about that? So when you weren't making any money on it, and now you're diving in, as has been reported already. What do you know about that? So what were you doing in the background that we don't know about that made it safe for you to come out and say this? And you can ask, if you're curious, why aren't they saying it beforehand? It's like, well, if they do or don't have, if they don't have it, and it doesn't harm them anyway. Why are they saying all these bad things? And you keep seeing this again from J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Well, if customers can only have limited funds to put in, XYZ asset class, the more that's going into crypto, the less is going into stuff that they offer. It's as simple as that, frankly. So until they're offering it, they have no interest in promoting it. In fact, they'll speak negatively about it, which is completely ridiculous. Now take a look at this. Here's an article from the Daily Huddle titled, "Macro Guru Raoul Pal says the low is in for crypto markets, upside catalyst to spark new rallies." And indeed, this is what I see from almost 100% of analysts that I follow.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.